Germany could follow Britain out of the EU as a result of ongoing disillusionment with its supposed benefits, a renowned economist warned. Italy would be the most likely of the Big Four member states to consider exiting the EU if Brexit proves to be beneficial to Britain, according to a Euronews poll. Data from the Redfield and Wilton Strategies survey found that nearly half of Italians would be likely to support their country leaving the EU if the UK and its economy is in good health in 5 years. In the event, France and Spain both showed moderate support for changing their relationship with the bloc, while Germany was the member state least likely of the four major players to consider breaking away from Brussels. However, as the bloc tries to recover from years of fraught Brexit negotiations, a gloomy report by the president of DIW Berlin, one of the leading economic research institutes and think tanks in Europe, has resurfaced. Last year, Marcel Fratscher, professor of macroeconomics and finance at Humboldt University Berlin, explained why a Dexit is actually not that unlikely. Professor Fratscher admitted the stated aim of the far-right Alternative for Germany (AfD) party of achieving a German exit within 5 years seemed absurd. However, he added, a Dexit and even a collapse of the European Union is not as unlikely, especially if Germany does not learn the right lessons from Brexit. Hardly anyone thought Brexit was possible 5 years ago. Great Britain has benefited greatly from its EU membership. It had prevented a collapse of the British industry and the decline of agriculture in the 70s and 80s. Only through EU membership could the City of London become Europe's only global financial centre. Hardly any other country has benefited economically as much from immigration from the EU as Great Britain. Despite these many advantages, Britain has never really been able to identify with Europe. Professor Fratscher claimed, many in politics and society, in Britain were, under the illusion that the country was a world power and that it did not need Europe for its prosperity and future security. Many in Germany, he wrote, are subject to similar illusions. He added, Germany as the largest and economically strongest country does not need Europe, because the economic future lies in Asia, and political decisions are made primarily in the US and now in China. They chant that Europe is a transfer union in which we're paymasters and that it harms our interests. Thus, some people in politics, in science and some in the media have managed to persuade the Germans that the rescue of Greece and other countries or the payment system target had brought losses for Germany.